But I want to come back to this accident, because this is a major trauma. This is a turning point in your life, and it's difficult sometimes to see silver linings when the shit has literally hit the fan and you're battling and it hurts and it's painful. It's a long way ahead and it's difficult to see quite where you're heading to. Was there anything that you fell back on, or was there a particular therapy that you really clung to that sort of helped drive you through this?
Well, I mean, during all...
I think fell back on and drive through are probably the wrong terms to use on them.
I think that's probably
apologise.
Yeah,
my colleague there, Sarah.
Sorry.
There were several things. I mean, I'm an upbeat sort of person anyway, and I was a triathlete.
Right.
But through all of this, I've had animals. I mean, I had 4 dogs at the time of my accident.
Mm-hmm.
So I was super fit, running, cycling, tremendous group of friends, and 4 little dogs that had to be walked.
Right.
No matter what state I was in when I came out of hospital, they wanted a walk. So I had to get up and do stuff, I'm not one to sit about anyway. I've always had an animal of some sort, dogs primarily in the last 30 years, but
right.
And always little rescue dogs. I've got pigeons at the moment, but
they don't need walks on a daily basis. No, you're okay with those, Sarah. That's absolutely fine.
But yeah, little dogs and keeping fit. I swim a lot. After my accident, the doctors said to me, because I struggle with really bad backache, or at least I did.
So you're not going to ride a bike, and you're not going to go running.
Well, you say that.
Okay.
Here's where it gets interesting.
The doctor said to me, I got backache all the time, even when I swim, which was, I loved swimming and running and all this sort of thing. And he said, well, really, no swimming. If you must swim, a little bit of gentle backstroke, and no gardening, really, because that's not good for your back. So obviously now I'm working as a gardener, and swimming was the only thing I could do out of the triathlon that I was left with.
So how long after he said no swimming?
Yeah, did you
swim the channel?
Yeah, I swam the channel. Well, I mean, you don't just. Well, I mean, it was some years later, but I sort of built up to that. I got back into swimming, and I just started. I can't not swim. I mean, that's just part of my DNA is being a swimmer. So I started doing Pilates to strengthen my core muscles that I thought would help support my back. I was trying to. I'm not one who's gobbling painkillers and sitting back and thinking, oh, well, the doctor says actually I better not. I'll just sit and watch telly all day. That I just can't do that. So I thought, well, there's got to be another way. So I strengthened my core muscles by doing Pilates, and I just massively upped the swimming. A ridiculous amount.
Massively up to the swimming. So
yeah.
So Julian said that swam the channel, and I've got a feeling he's not joking.
No, he's not.
So you went from potentially, well, definitely life-changing injuries to swimming the channel, which for our listeners who are unaware is a strip of water between England and France.
Keeps the little blighters away. That's what I say.
It's protected. It's protected our shores from a lot of people, hasn't it? Like
it's protected our shores from 55 BC.
Yeah. Oh. And the Spanish Armada and Hitler, and didn't do much good against the Vikings, though, did it? But anyway, that's another story.
Not a lot.
It's 21 miles.
It's 21 miles.
The swim is 21 miles, and it's
open water ocean swim of 21 miles.
Yeah,
and it's not warm, is it?
There's shipping lanes in the world, and cold water.